All right, guys. Running backs are flying off the shelves. C-Mac, Barkley, Kamara, Elliott go. Looks like Devin does have it up on the big screen here. There are four of us. Are we going to let the chat break ties for disagreements?
I think we go. I think we go Miles Sanders, Kittle. That should be what we do.
I'm definitely on board to get a tight end from the 11 slot. Let's see here. Dalvin Cook goes 105. Wordy Poet has no fear about the holdout.
I think that you can't be. I think that if the whole goal of this is to, because this is what we saw with Zeke last year too. By the way, there was like maybe a 1 pick discount for Zeke last season when he was threatening the holdout. I think it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, see, to me, I'm less interested in winning $200,000 and just building a team that makes everybody comfortable is kind of what I was hoping to do.
Yeah, you just are really in it for the screenshot equity, right? So you can post it, and then all the egg avatars on Twitter will be like, "Sick team, you own the libs, bro."
Okay, so Josh Jacobs goes 1-7. Wowzers, that is rich.
Running backs get gobbled up in these.
Has Derrick Henry?
Yes,
has Derrick Henry gone yet?
He just went kitchen 1-9. The dream is dead. So
who are the top receivers left?
So Devontae Adams is on the board. And then we also have the cover of the 2 tight ends. If we don't think Centaur goes double tight end, then we will be able to get one of them if we want to go Adams here. What do you guys think?
I mean, I prefer taking a running back to Adams with this first pick, honestly.
No. Okay, well, we are about to time out.
No, Adams, because
Adams is fine.
Because Rodgers is going really late in these drafts, like compared to all the other quarterbacks for stacking purposes.
Oh my gosh! If we had an Aaron Rodgers team, you know how mad Davis would get.
I'm fine with Rodgers where he goes now.
It'd be so awesome.
Are we cool with Miles Sanders here?
Oh, we want to go tight end.
I mean, dude, then that means we got to take James Conner in the 3rd round.
I'm on board with Sanders if he falls.
Yeah, I like Sanders better than Kittle.
It goes Joe Mixon, Centaur deciding here. Let's say you guys want to, man, Kitchen, are you team tight end here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm team tight end. You two are team Sanders. Chat, you're going to have to break this tie.
Chad or Devin has to break it.
Yeah.
Let's see what Centaur does here. Maybe he makes the decision. He's really letting this time out.
Good, because we need the 30-second delay on YouTube to catch up.
Okay, he goes
he takes Chubb.
So we can go Kelsey or Sanders. I mean, taking
Kelsey
Sanders over Kelsey, guys.
It's Sanders, dude. It really is.
Oh, yeah, there's a delay on the chat. So
we got Harbs to Sanders.
Harbs is a loyal Swolecast listener.
2 Sanders, 1 Kittle.
All right, you get it. They get it. They don't understand. I can't believe how is Kitchen the 0 RB guy here and Davis pushing for Sanders? I mean,
because I really like Sanders. I think Sanders has more upside than Mixon and Chubb and Jacobs, who all just went ahead of him.
Here's the thing.
Oh no.
I do understand I do understand after doing a bunch of these underdog drafts, like why a running back in the 2nd round that has like a little bit of value, like why that could be important. Because if not, again, like you saw my team, there's good wide receivers left in this draft. So I'm constantly kind of changing my opinion on the roster construction I want to have, but it's also like based on your draft position.
Well, and also you have to remember that later on in your draft, you're probably going to be trying to complete stacks with wide receivers and tight ends, like with pass catchers. So some of those picks that you might dedicate towards a 0 RB target, you're going to feel bad taking them because in the 11th round or the 12th round, you need to be completing your stacks.
Hey, can we talk about Nick Chubb though? Do you like where he's going in drafts? Like on Underdog, he has an ADP of 11.
I mean, he might legit catch like 16 passes all year long.
Him and Jacobs are the 2 worst picks you can be making in that range. I mean, these guys are not going to have big pass catching roles, and you're just hoping that they run like a god on touchdown variants. And we only know that one running back can do that, and that's Derrick Henry.
The other interesting one is the guy who just went 2-7, and that is Galladay. I feel like him going above some of these other wide receivers is also a little bit interesting. Like he's going before Evans, Cooper, Godwin.
Yeah, Galladay going before. I like Galladay, but Galladay before Godwin is pretty crazy.
So
that's absurd.
If Eric Belair with the Godwin pick in the 210.
So we
noted Peter Overzet super fan there.
Let's see. So the other kind of big interesting thing too is where people fall on, is Zach Ertz part of that elite tight end tier?
He is for me.
And he would definitely be a consideration here. I think just structurally getting those elite tight ends has always yielded good win rates in these contests, but it just depends on how high you are on Zach Ertz.
Well, and his stat completer is again another really affordable guy. Where we could take
if
Wentz
AJ
goes in
Brown,
the 10th,
if AJ Brown is,
we can wait another pick for AJ Brown.
No, we can't.
Not by ADP.
No, you can't. AJ Brown's now going fully in the third on these underdog drafts.
Yeah, the underdog drafters love AJ Brown more than the like FFPC market and some of these other places where you can get AJ Brown in the fourth.
I prefer DJ Moore in the fourth round to AJ Brown in the third anyway.
I believe.
Keep in mind that this is half point PPR, right?
Yeah.
I just assume since draft was that this is, but I should probably.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire just went really late, 3.7. Mahomes 3.8 as well.
Edwards-Hilaire's ADP is going to jump around in about a month.
Yeah,
there's no way he's going to be there.
Once we get Pat like Mahomes like talking to the media about like, oh, I love throwing him these wheel routes, like, or just anything like that. Yeah, it's going to be rocket ship season.
So are we all on board to take AJ Brown if he's here?
Yes. You got to go on brand. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer Ertz, but it's fine.
So I think Ertz is gone. Sorry. So that's not even an option. Let's grab a Tuttle. You AJ an AJ Brown guy?
With it. I mean, he'll only catch like 10 balls, but he'll score 20
but
touchdowns.
They'll be for 1,000 yards.
Yeah, 1,000 yards, 20 touchdowns.
Okay. So after Centaur goes here, he started double RB. None of the good quarterbacks have fallen. We're in an ugly tier for tight end. So if we look at running back and wide receiver, DJ Moore and Ridley go. Ooh, that hurts. I was looking at Ridley. So we got Odell, Gurley, Thielen, Sutton, Kupp, Fournette, Parker, JT. This is kind of a gross range. You guys, what do you guys?
You don't like Gurley? You don't like Gurley?
No, I don't. But
yeah,
Kitchen definitely sympathizes with Gurley and his aging knees.
Yeah, give me Odell.
I say we go Odell.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're drafting flash.
All right, so this is where we are, though. Kind of what I was referring to is after the first 4 rounds, 5 rounds even, we've got one running back, Miles Sanders, and then we have 3 potential stud receivers, Devontae Adams, AJ Brown, and Odell. And so now it'll be interesting to see kind of there's going to be a lot of wide receivers taken now, and then people are going to reach for some running backs.
Is there a trap running back target that we like, Pete? That the one guy I like is 2 guys, Kareem Hunt and Cam Akers.
Yeah,
are the 2 trap guys I like.
Both of them will be here for our next pick. I guess we could have. I know some people can find a consensus on James Conner, but he goes 4-4.
Yeah, that was by Moods. If you remember, old FI NHL contributor Moods has jumped in this draft. So
okay, and I believe Sniper is Harbs. And then we got Belair and Willis is awesome. So the chat has come out for this draft.
Wait, why are we asking the chat who we should draft? If half of them are in the draft.
I just realized
we
that.
should have just picked Kittle or Kelsey.
All right, so we just had the running backs. Can you scroll back a little bit, Pete, on your screen? So we just had the big running back run as far as.
Yeah, Connor, but all the dust buckets just went.
Oh yeah.
Bell, Johnson, Gurley, Gordon. I actually don't think Gurley's in a bad spot late fourth. I'm sorry. I know you guys probably hate that, but
Well, he at least if he
doesn't
is
have
going to be
any
healthy,
competition.
he will catch passes if he stays healthy. You just have to have real concerns about how healthy he stays.
Are we going to be forced to take Leonard Fournette if he falls to us?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's do it.
okay,
There's
he
no
goes.
chance
He
he'll
goes.
be here.
Yeah. All right. He goes 5-2.
I've seen Raheem Mostert, like he can go in the fifth. Sometimes he doesn't go till late sixth, though. It really depends. Silva drafted him in a draft a couple days ago where he said you're basically just like you're banking in on the upside of them figuring this out. And there's no way that he's going to demand a trade. They're just not going to trade him.
I mean, who is trading for him? Yeah, there's not a chance.
Exactly. So you're just kind of assuming that things will work out and he's going to be the guy. Oh, we could have Devontae Parker as our next guy.
Where does Dak go in these?
It just depends a lot. These top. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm saying he went 5-3, but Kyler, Russ, and Watson are still available.
If you look at Belair, though,
I don't hate taking Kyler here, and then taking Kirk.
If you looked at Belair, though, he probably has Cooper, and that's why he drafted him in the fifth.
Somebody was asking if Wordy Poet is the counselor. Would this Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Todd Gurley start? Would appear so.
What do we think about taking Kyler here?
No.
That's what I would do if I was. It's what I would do if I was drafting this.
I don't like taking a quarterback first before you get like their stacking person as far as like Kyler.
Okay, so we're on the clock. We got 30 seconds. Marquise Brown goes. I think we can we can save quarterback discussion for 6-2. Who do we? We
just take Parker.
Should we get
DVP?
Fins up?
Gosh, this is such an on brand.
Fins up.
There it is.
Remember when Davis did not like Devontae Parker?
And then he saw him in the flesh.
He tried to bet me Josh Dotson versus Devontae Parker. What
one of the saddest wagers of our time in 2018.
The other thing about this wide receiver core, and I think it would be the argument against drafting the quarterback here, is just we have tons of cheap stack options late.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're set up to be able to take Rodgers, Tannehill. Yeah.
So one option would be like if we want to go with a double stack, like a Jarvis Landry in this range to get Baker later would be in play.
Is Akers still on the board or is he gone?
Akers is here.
Yeah, Akers is my vote for sure.
I want a discount on Akers after this 4-way running back committee news.
What do you want him to say? What do you want McVay to say? Like all these guys suck all suck.
I'll get overruled here. Do you guys want Akers?
No, I don't.
No.
And we got 8 seconds.
Okay. So either Mostert or Landry.
There's your 8 seconds. Landry.
Got him.
We got
okay.
Landry?
I went Landry. We're setting up the double stack.
We have to take Baker now then.
Thanks, Davis.
The real question is if one of these chat rats are going to make our lives miserable by reaching for Baker 2 rounds ahead of time.
Yeah, like literally it's worth the EV of tilting us for sure.
Oh my God. Who's the backup quarterback in Cleveland that we're going to be forced to roster with our last pick to just hope the double stack?
Case Keenum.
Case Keenum. Last round pick. I will say, this team is a pretty good illustration of just, I like this team, but it showed, to Dave's point earlier, the late picks really put you to some hard decision points. And in general, I don't like picking at the turns because it always seems like one of the picks you're just having to reach for.
You're having to, and that's, we talk about you want to start the run, and that you do have the ability to start the run on the turn or at the 11 spot, but you're still, if things don't go your way, you still can get stuck with some pretty gross options.
Yeah. Kyler still on the board here.
All right, let's take a look at the running.
I don't think we can make that pick now. I think we.
Yeah, we're not.
I think we're locked into Tannehill. Mayfield. Yeah.
How does Sony Michel have a higher ADP than Keyshawn Vaughn? That's pretty wild.
Where does Rojo go in this? That's a great question to ask.
I believe Rojo already went.
Amazing.
Wait, did he go? Or is just no one drafting Rojo?
He's usually
Holy
down
cow.
the board.
104, bro. So we got to take him in the 7th, right, Pete?
I mean, Rojo is way better.
No, you don't have to take him in the 7th. You're not taking him in the 7th.
This is a sharp room, Dave.
I'd rather take my guy Darius, guys.
I would rather take Dobbins here, I think.
You saw what guys said on social media last week, right?
All right, mute Devin, mute kitchen.
Sickest.
His social media team is crushing it this offseason. We got to give it to him.
His social media team crushes it every offseason. He's always looking like he's in the best shape of his life.
Well, it's because he is. He just gets injured a little bit.
Better social media manager, DeSickest or Tom Brady? I mean, these out there.
Actually, the best available running back selection on the board right now is Damian Williams, and it's not close.
I will say these ADPs are pretty funky. To your point,
compared to where we've been drafting all offseason. Yeah, this is bizarre.
Ronald Jones does go 7-1. So the draft is they're not just looking at ADP. They got their own draft boards.
I would if I was drafting this team without you guys, I would double tap Damian Rojo here.
The problem
Rojo just went off the board.
Yeah, Rojo's gone.
Yeah, I think these ADPs are like not reflective of what we should expect the rest of this draft to be like. I think we can probably stop focusing super heavily on those.
Wow, Carson Wentz going ahead of Deshaun Watson and Josh Allen.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers is still there too for that stack. This
is Wordy Pope might actually be the counselor. 2 QBs already. He's got his double stack with. Actually, I don't think the counselor has ever even thought about the concept of stacking, so maybe it isn't him.
So we still got pairings.
Nice goes.
All of our quarterbacks are still there, right?
Yeah, we got to go Damian here.
I'm on board for Damian.
Y'all guys don't like Keyshawn Vaughn?
Do you know who you're talking to?
I thought Peter was a Vaughn.
Damian goes, of course, to Harbs. Just brutal. I guess that's why they call him the sniper.
Oh, well, and the chat is trolling us.
Oh, so we really.
I'm cool with Dobbins here. Dobbins is better than Vaughn in a tournament format for sure.
No way, Davis.
Only one of those guys has a 15 touchdown season in their range of outcomes, and it's not Vaughn.
I don't know if I can get on board with Dobbins here.
No.
Vaughn is not a good pick. Mac is not a good pick.
So we're on the clock. We got 20 seconds. To Tuttle's point, Henry and Evan Ingram are both here. Evan Ingram's a pretty good value.
Ingram.
Let's go Ingram. Yeah.
Tuttle or Soccer
I
Dave?
like it.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, that's cheap for him. We're trying to get first, guys. We're trying to get first. All right, so I think we can still wait on QB here. I guess we do probably need to go running back with this pick.
All right, so we've got Sony Michel, Keyshawn Vaughn,
Lindsey,
Jordan Howard,
would be
Marlon Mack,
here.
Lindsey. No, I would just much rather go Keyshawn Vaughn than Philip Lindsay.
Tuttle, you need to break this tie.
What's your vote?
I actually don't know. I think
I don't know either.
Did Kitchen just say he preferred Sony Michel?
No, Keyshawn Vaughn.
No, I said Vaughn over Lindsay.
I would probably be going Breida or Vaughn here.
Let's go Vaughn. Let's go Vaughn. Whatever.
Yes.
I don't like the pick, but it was enough to get that gif of Kitchen.
Yeah,
Vaughn.
there you go, Charlie. That is the gift. He was doing like, you remember the old Maya He video? Maya
Maya he,
Maya
Maya ha,
Maya
ha ha.
There you go, Charlie. We're doing your job for you. There's the gift.
Raise your hands. Numa,
Okay,
Numa.
let's
That's
check
Numa
out
Numa.
the
That's the song.
Oh yeah. Kevin is just absolutely taking our team to the woodshed. Earlier, he said stacking the Browns is so gross. Then he says Vaughn and half point PPR is so gross. It's true. We draft gross teams. That's what
I mean, Philip Lindsay is a much better selection than Keyshawn Vaughn.
Pat has started to talk me off of Philip Lindsay with pointing out how he doesn't really have a path to catching passes this year.
Except he does, though. He does.
How?
And the path is that Melvin Gordon is a dust sickle.
But Melvin Gordon wasn't there last year, and he was losing the pass game work to Royce Freeman.
He still, like, I think the evidence would suggest he can catch passes, and like which is the same is true with all running backs.
Well,
they
Marlon
can
Mack
catch
too.
passes.
Yeah, Marlon Mack can catch passes. They just don't use him that way.
You can get Royce Freeman for free, by the way.
You can.
Yeah, amazing that that's a thing that still happens, that people still draft him.
So positionally here, I guess the question is going to be, how much chicken do we play with quarterback? No,
I really don't think we can afford to play chicken, given the that.
We need at least.
I mean, if we do not get Baker, like this team, like Pete, I'm not sending you the $6 if we don't get Baker.
Yeah, I meant to check my Venmo. You guys are supposed to send that before the draft started.
Yeah.
Kitchen's just gonna buy you guys out because we got Keyshawn Vaughn on it. He wants the
Keyshawn Vaughn and AJ Brown. We really let
Devontae
a guy who's
Parker.
done 3 drafts all year determine most of our draft strategy.
Dave's in 12 slow drafts right now. Come on.
Slow draft. Just haven't finished yet.
Charlie in the chat, he's appreciating the gift. The gift of the gift.
So like the only guy that's like not on brand for me in this draft so far is Jarvis, really. And that's okay. Like I understand the reasoning for him, but
You got to get the double stack, baby.
yeah.
So go ahead.
As far as like roster construction, this again, when you start out like 5 receivers, 2 running backs, Davis says, 6, 8, 2, where you have 6 running backs and 8 receivers. But if you start out with 5 running backs,
I would probably go 7 wide receivers, 3 tight ends with this team.
you would still go 6 running backs?
Probably, yeah. Unless Jerick McKinnon is there in the very last round, in which case I can't help myself.
All right. What are your thoughts about like taking running backs from the same team?
Can't do it.
Not in this format.
It's very bad in this format.
So basically, are you saying it's more of a cash game play and not a GPP play?
I don't even really think it's good in the cash games.
See, if you were in a 12 team just league and say you started with Alvin Kamara and you get
taking Murray
at a affordable price, I don't mind that. You're locking up that spot.
But
in the
handcuffing in best ball, it seems a lot easier to do that because again, if an injury happens, you're at least getting points from the replacement.
Yeah.
But even like the like in the 16th and 17th rounds when it gets like really sticky. All right,
we all agree we have to lock up Baker. We'll hate ourselves.
Yeah, let's just take Baker here.
All right, we got the double stack. All right, now the question is, what position are we going here at the beginning of the 10th?
Show me the tight ends, Pete.
Show me the running backs, Alex.
So I have both in here. Austin Hooper, carry on. Lindsey, Noah Fant.
Do we take Hooper and go for the Optimus Prime Brown stack?
Oh wow,
I like it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I mean, I'm not as enthusiastic.
I don't think I've drafted Hooper in a single draft.
Literally, yeah, I prefer Fant Gesicki. Yeah, I take it back.
Or we could go Gesicki. We could go Gesicki and draft
Fitzlate.
No,
Yeah,
that's really bad because then the points aren't going to count when you need it to.
We still
That's
got
true.
Philip Lindsay here, right?
Yeah, I vote Lindsay for sure.
So do you like Lindsay over Pollard? In-
Pollard has a better chance of being there for us at our next selection. Lindsay will be gone for sure.
Yeah, I actually prefer
I like the
Zach
super.
Moss
I'm
to
just gonna
Lindsay.
say I like the super stack with Hooper.
No, I'm good on that one.
We need Lindsay.
You guys like Lindsay over Pollard or over Zach Moss? That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm team Zach Moss as well. I don't.
You legit might be faster than Zach Moss.
It doesn't matter.
It's true.
Oh my god,
Guys,
fine.
we just took like a fringe running back over what could have been a super stack for the Browns.
The super stack might still be in play.
We can take David Njoku with our last pick if it'll really make you happy, Dave.
He's getting traded.
Yeah, the chat.
So-
I'm with you, Zach
It's
Moss.
Lindsay.
So I think we load up Pollard, Edmonds, Gibson.
Pollard went the pick after, or no, sorry, that was Zach Moss.
Zach Moss did.
Listen, of all the draft best ball tournament teams I did last year, the one team that made it to the playoffs were my super stack teams, where I super stacked the Vikings and the 40.
Well, that should be very obvious why that's true.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't hate the super stack. I don't necessarily love the super stack for a team that might throw 525 passes.
You think they're just going to control the scoreboard, pace of play, everything?
The one thing I will say from if we're approaching this from a GPP standpoint, the Browns super stack is not going to be
It's
popular.
not going to be a popular combo. That is true.
We might be the only person in the entire contest with the Browns.
Aaron
super
Rodgers just went 10-7. We should have gone Rodgers.
We're locked in.
Rodgers.
We are locked into taking Tannehill, I think, here. Not here, but in this draft.
Rodgers going in the 10th round is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that he goes that early since the last time he was good was when Obama was president.
stack. Belair takes Pollard. You guys were full of shit for him coming back to us.
Edmonds, Gibson, Evans, like our zero RB guys are still there.
If Hooper falls to this one, we got to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
You were talking about how you are you're a Henderson truther, right, Pete? Last show.
I
like
starting
Henderson.
to come around on Henderson. He's just so damn cheap. And I was
So
reading.
cheap.
Pat always sends me like quote snippets from The Athletic. There was one in there about Jared Goff saying that Darrell Henderson has incredible hands and has been and he's excited to see him catching passes this year. And
It's like the reverse of what the Buccaneers say about Ronald Jones, where they're like, his hands. He just doesn't know what to do with his hands. Wow, is the room gonna goad us into taking Hooper here? I kind of feel like that's what's happening.
Yeah,
Gesicki goes, Gronk goes. Let's see. I do like the how you can easily see from like the construction. So you can see that Moods is not going to take a tight end. If anyone's going to take Hooper, it's going to be Stevie Ballgame, who has 0 tight ends right now.
Stevie Ballgame. Oh my God, this guy is going crazy on running backs here. Look at Sniper. I just start puffing up Darrell Henderson and then he grabs him.
Oh man,
Stevie Ballgame is the testosterone.
You know, I will say live streaming a draft just in general, it very rarely goes the way you want it to go.
Can we get Hooper, please?
Here we go, Stevie Ballgame. One time.
Please.
We want the super stack. Give us the super stack, Stevie. Stevie.
Come on, Stevie.
He doesn't have a tight
Hitchman
end, and he
really
has
wants
6
this.
running
That's
backs.
what we're saying.
Stevie. Yes,
He took-
Stevie.
he
Yes,
took Goddard.
thank you. The super stack.
The Optimus Prime stack. You love to see it.
Just 4 grown men super excited about drafting 4 Browns players on a Thursday afternoon.
Austin Hooper at 11-11. Make a wish because our dreams just came true, baby.
Hey, Stevie, I don't know what to tell you, bud, but making that pick, ball game. All right, we're on the clock again here, guys.
Oh, shoot. We got another pick?
It's Tannehill. It's Tannehill, right?
Let's see. Yeah, let's go Tanithrill. Let's go Tanithrill.
Get that
Let's go
double stack. Let's do it.
Yeah.
He's not coming back. All right, stacks on stack. Look at Kitchen is orgasming over there.
He loves this dude. Kitchen, Kitchen, you can send us money if you want this team to just be yours.
Good team. This is
I'll let you buy
work
me
of
out.
art. This is a work of art that people get to see for free. For free, they get to see this in action.
Wow.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
And you know what this sets up? Like, I don't.
What is Antonio Gibson's ADP, Pete?
That's a good question.
So
Edmonds still on the board. Evans,
way low.
Gibson. Okay, so there's still some inefficiencies with this ADP as of right now.
For sure, and that's what we've already talked about. It hasn't updated yet. I'm sure it will soon. But guys like Preston Williams are going later than you would think. But
wow, that's like legitimately a guy I forgot existed. Preston Williams.
Corey Davis is basically free
mute him
as well.
Mute him. Damn
it's like
mute him.
as a double stack, he's gonna be free for.
I'd rather go Jonnu for that double stack.
Yeah, I agree.
It would be
as he goes.
Soccer
Willis
Dave.
takes him right now.
Oh.
That pull behind the curtain. So Dave was initially supposed to host this draft. He was going to do it on his computer. He didn't work out. I had to do it. And then I thought, I'll get to just bully everyone around and draft the team I want. So not only did Dave not have to host the draft, but he literally got every single guy he wanted. I mean, what kind of messed up shit is that?
Peter, I don't think you're having to bully because the ship is being steered for you.
Yeah.
Like
it's
the waves.
It's a real Titanic situation. You have your hands on my hips. We're on the bow of the boat, just steering us into an iceberg. That's what's happening.
This is just this is amazing. All right, so what are we looking at now? Like we've got how many running backs?
We need running backs.
Yeah. We've got Miles Sanders, Keshawn Vaughn, and Phillip Lindsay. We're pretty much set at wide receiver with Devonta Adams, AJ Brown, Odell, Landry double stack, and Devontae Parker.
I think our plan should be to pound the Edmonds, Evans, AJ Dillon, that grouping of Josh Kelly, and then take Corey Davis as our sixth wide receiver.
Hey, I've got a question for you guys. When we drafted Tannehill, did anyone look at his bye week to make sure it wasn't the same as Baker?
I didn't look at bye weeks.
Bye weeks are for chumps, dude.
It's not, but it is funny that
I don't consider it one iota, Peter. Not one iota.
Let's see here. All right, we are up into AJ Dillon goes. I swear the sniper, you're taking your namesake too literally. We do need running backs here. We need to just kind of throw out ADP here because the ADP is really gross and there's some actually really good options.
I like Armstead.
Evans, I think. Evans or Justin Jackson.
Ooh.
So Darrington Evans would be probably who I would lean here.
We could probably get him the next pick though.
You're giving Kitchen another.
The thing is this is actually not a Kitchen. Shit, I need to pick. God damn it.
Pick him. Do we get auto picked?
Shit.
We got auto picked.
Oh no.
No, we got him. We got him. I clicked the
him.
star soon enough. God, that was scary. Okay.
Too bad.
Back to the drawing board.
Who would have been the auto pick?
Do we want to take Preston Williams here?
Yes.
We're just gonna go.
No.
Yes.
Justin Jackson.
Justin Jackson's pretty gross.
No, he
Preston
is not.
Williams, second-year breakout wide receiver.
Justin Jackson is with us, bro. He's part of the proletariat.
Tuttle's making this call.
Who are the options?
Oh
Justin
gosh,
Jackson
we've got
or
7
Preston
seconds.
Williams?
Preston.
Yes.
Why are we letting Kitchen have this draft?
This guy just needs something
Davis.
in this world.
You are such a fish, Davis. The fact that you're the only one not on board with this.
It's just not in the structure of what we need right now.
Davis, if you don't like this, I'll tell you what. After the show's over, you can log on Underdog Fantasy, use promo code Grinders, and you can draft your own team, right?
Except I can't, bro.
Oh no.
The VPN shield that Underdog has is much stronger than the draft shield.
The structure of this draft that we are doing is called Kitchen Boner. You can try it out in all of your drafts.
Should be the name of our team.
Yeah, I
All
get
right, so-
this team is under my name, Peter Overzet. Kitchen, does it tilt you that my username on here is my real full name?
No, it's not.
Well, you gave me crap for my Roto Grinders profile name being P Overzet.
I would, yeah, because like I can't search like Pete because it's like one word. So if I command K in Slack, Pete, your name doesn't show up. I have to type in Poverz. So I have to type in Poverzet. But no, I like that your name is Pete Overzet here. You're learning the Davis Maddock branding strategy.
It really is.
FF underscore comedy hour underscore Peter.
Reserver to top.
Revert to, yeah, I have two just worst of all time usernames on the two sites.
I thought about it too. I was like, should I?
Pete, do you realize what we just
David
did?
Kitchen on here?
Pete,
What?
we set up a situation where we're not going to get probably all-time value LaVisca Chenault on this team.
He's already gone. He's gone. Belair.
Wait, hold up. Is this Cal Spears tweet serious?
What did he say?
I just sold WashingtonFootball.com domain yesterday after a GoDaddy broker contacted me yesterday morning. Bought it 8 years ago. Got a good ROI, but probably could have gotten more now that I see this. I wonder if I sold it to Dan Snyder.
Imagine
You
being
should have held
that
out,
rich.
man.
It's like the one deal that Cal has not.
What do you think he got for
been
it?
on
though?
I don't know.
Who runs worse than Cal? I mean, come on. Jeez. WashingtonFootball.com. I want to, hey, Cal, release all the other domain names you have. I want to see what the future holds for us.
I
Dave,
bought
what are the domains-
fantasysports.org and then sold it and the social accounts for $10K.
Fantasysports.org, was that just going to be screenshots of all your drafts as a charitable organization?
Yeah. This is when I was getting into the industry, and I thought it'd be cool to have.
It's when he was a semi-pro DFS player.
Semi-pro putt
I bought it with my draft day winnings. I won
Let's
the
see,
worm, and
Pete,
the
let
rest
me
is
see the
history.
running back queue.
The running back queue, we got Joshua Kelly.
Kelly and Snell are the guys there.
I like Armstead too as the backup.
Does Chris
Format.
Thompson scare you at all in Jacksonville? That's what's worrying me about Armstead being a premium handcuff.
Yeah.
Did I just break?
I mean,
news to you
all
about
these
Chris
guys.
Thompson?
No, like all these guys are gonna have or like second fringe third team running.
Okay, we got
backs.
27 seconds here.
Kelly.
I don't care.
Speaking of drafting,
I prefer Kelly to Justin Jackson, so I'm more on board with that.
what about Jamal Williams?
Kelly over Williams.
Stop, buddy.
All right, I'm finally taking this away from Kitchen. He's
Yeah,
had enough
thank
picks.
you.
Joshua Kelly.
I think we are like kind of like natural, like deferring to him a little bit because he is like the quote unquote host, but it's like it's very egregious to
No,
just let
Davis,
Kitchen
you have
like
never
shout
deferred-
Preston Williams.
Davis, hush! You have never deferred to me on
Pete
anything.
is. I am not deferring. Pete is deferring.
Well, I thought you were going to
That's
say
'cause Pete
you
and I
said
should-
because he was the host. I was going to say because Davis is the alpha of this show, and he kind of just bullies the rest of us around.
That's right. All right. So who are we going running back again? What are the wide receivers available?
We probably need to take another tight end actually.
Okay, we are on the clock.
We already have two tight ends.
Yeah, we are in.
Yeah.
This is. getting
I
pretty rough.
like McFarland or Snell. Doesn't matter to me which one. Sean Siegel is bigly on Benny Snell. It just takes him in all
Yeah.
these drafts.
I drafted him in that one I showed you guys.
Snell.
Also,
it is.
I drafted those other guys: Adrian Peterson and Rashad Penny.
All right, here's the squad, guys. Baker and Tannehill at quarterback. Running back, Miles Sanders, Keyshawn Vaughn, Phillip Lindsay, Darrington Evans, Joshua Kelly, Benny Snell. Wide receivers, Devontae Adams, A.J. Brown, Odell Beckham, Devontae Parker, Jarvis Landry, Preston Williams. Tight end, Evan Ingram, and Austin Hooper. And this includes the Browns super stack and a mini Tennessee Titans stack with Tannehill, Evans.
Is Corey Davis gone?
Yeah, I would say we have two choices: either Corey Davis, or we look at
Taking Fitz.
one of
Davis
the
is
Dolphins quarterback.
Yeah, is Tua there?
Yeah, we should be able to get Fitzpatrick and Tua are both there.
There's probably like some like very hidden upside in taking Tua in the sense that he's like not even going to get drafted in all of these, and it's going to be a much less used combo.
I was just
Especially
gonna say,
come tournament time.
how many teams do we think at the end, when this is all said and done, will have done a Brown super stack and a Tua-led Dolphins double stack?
No.
I would say
Titans,
there's a chance
Dolphins.
it's unique.
Browns, Titans, Dolphins. Like, I mean, you can't get much grosser than that.
Jeez.
Tuttle is just so disgusting.
I'm glad I didn't send my money.
I'm actually going to send you a tip, Pete, on top of the.
Well, you can grab my share kitchen.
All right.
There you go.
Are
Tuttle wants
you,
a buyout before the draft
I'm
is
out.
even over.
I'm
all right,
out.
I will fully buy you out, Tuttle, just because I feel like I'm getting positive EV from this.
Yeah, if anyone wants to sell off some of their DKNG stock and buy some equity in this team, my Venmo is open.
But
You
what
know
are we
how-
currently valuing the team at? Like a couple $100?
Remember when people were selling their draft best ball championship teams last year that had like Duke Johnson and Josh Gordon late, and like people were on Twitter were being like, "Oh my God, look at this team I drafted!" Like, and they were trying to sell it for future equity.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the whole joke at the beginning of the season where people was like, the best
The
ball
winner's
championship
already
is
been
ruined
drafted.
because people got Tyreek Hill around later because of the news. They said the entire contest was ruined.
I don't see your name on here on Venmo.
Oh, that's convenient, Dave.
What,
Will you actually send me Bitcoin, Dave?
what is like how would on?
Oh my gosh, we should do an episode of the show that's just Dave trying to figure out how to purchase Bitcoin.
I would just go to. You can do it on Robinhood, right?
Peter,
Yeah, you can.
is this called a hyphen? Hyphen over.
Underscore.
Oh,
or hyphen?
Peter. I was using Pete.
See, this is why my inconsistency of usernames across all these platforms continues to tilt, Dave.
Literally, dude, like just from day one, make your username the same on absolutely everything, and then have an alt name on things where you don't want people to know who you are.
Davis, I'm not actually worried about SEO on my Venmo handle.
It's a tough scene, buddy.
How many randos are sending you little Venmo gifts? They're like, you know what? I subscribe to the
Actually,
Patreon,
this is a true story. After the week last year where Mark Andrews dropped that touchdown, and I like lost my mind on the Gilcast, like 3 different people Venmo'd me like $10. Like, you're right, Mark Andrews does owe you money.
that one was a brutal one. I remember that drop.
It was so painful.
All right.
So positionally here, we're about to pick here in a couple picks. We got 2 QBs, 6 running backs, 6 wide receivers, 2 tight ends.
Andy Isabella.
I believe, did I see him go?
Hey, what's the last 4 digits of your phone number, Peter?
Seriously?
Oh my God.
It says
What?
you confirmed the last
does it
4
make you
digits.
do that?
You can send it without confirming.
Yeah, I just want to make sure this
385,
guy
Dave.
is the.
You don't want to send your $12 to another.
This guy looks like the guy you do not want to be sending money to, right?
The guy she told you not to worry about on Venmo. All right, we're on the clock here.
Isabella, McKinnon, or Hurd. Those are the 3 guys I like.
Do we draft Tua already?
No,
Yes.
but we can do that next. We
Tua,
probably need
yeah.
another wide receiver. Should we grab his
Let's do
Isabella?
Tua. Let's do Tua.
Isabella, then Tua.
Let's do
No one
Isabella
else is
then.
taking Tua.
If you do Tua right now, we can still talk about it. Okay, fine.
Centaur isn't taking him. If he does, I will.
Centaur
This
will
team is
find
on
you.
If
me
he does,
If Centaur takes him.
Gerald Everett, a nice little late 17th round.
He goes Russell
All right.
Gage. What a beta. Tua fins up the double stack. We got stacks on stacks on stacks.
Tua, baby.
All right, can we?
Should we take Laird with the last pick and just totally lock
That
David
was
out
our
of this
last-
draft?
There was our last pick.
Oh, I think we have one more.
No, we don't.
No, yeah, Dave is right. 18. We're done.
There we go.
All right.
We did it, guys.
So on three, we give the fins up. Ready? One.
Odds that Tuttle
2.
participates.
Wait,
One,
how do
two.
you do a fins up?
Oh my god.
Tuttle's been working on his League of Legends article for the last hour.
How do you do a fins up?
Hang on. I have a prop for this. One sec.
How long am I? Ooh, kind of have bad BO. Fins up.
All right.
I got a new shaker.
All
That has
right. Well,
fins
that
on
will do it. That will do it for the Swolecast. Make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our iTunes channel. Thanks to everyone for drafting with us. We'll see you next week. And in the meantime, fins up.
Fins
What's
up.
up, baby?